Chapter 2. The Kingdom to Come.
Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Ni no Kuni 2 here on the KwingsLetsPlays channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as we dive more into this game. If I become a king again, I'll need to convince a kingmaker to help us out. Kingmaker? What? The series where I talk to myself. Mostly. Yes, a monarch must have the power to serve his people. See? Lion King.
Yep.
A kingmaker is a magical creature blessed with great power. By bending one to his will, a king proves that he's worthy to lead his nation. So it's a mark of authority then. Interesting.
Yes.
But not just that. It's also a guardian in times of need. It can come to the nation's aid. A single kingmaker has the strength of an entire army. Is that so? I'm guessing they're pretty big then. Oh yes, some are the size of a castle.
Whoa.
Well now.
You don't say. And you mean to tame one of these things, Evan? Wait a minute. You were a king until just recently, right? Shouldn't you have one of these kingmakers already? I know, right? I was just thinking that.
Not exactly.
Well, my father only died a few months ago, you see, and we hadn't quite got around to that part just yet. It makes sense. So, I was never a true king? Not really. If the ceremony had gone ahead as planned, I would have my kingmaker by now, but of course, it didn't. Very wise and sad little boy.
I know.
I wonder what's happening with your kingmaker now that you're out of the picture. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Yep, the game's gonna show us. Meanwhile, probably back at Ding Dong Dell, we find out what's become of Evan's kingmaker. If the backup choir is any indication, something sinister just happened. Yep.
Well, the kingmaker left that kingdom.
Or just appointed the rat as the king. I'm guessing the latter.
Oakenheart, Kingmaker of Ding Dong Dell, has recognized me as the rightful ruler of this realm. I stand before you, your new king!
Oh wow, and his cat ears.
It was a cat castle. I see. So in all likelihood, Mousinger has taken control of your kingmaker already then. Bummer. Yes, and that means I'll have to find a new one, a new kingmaker for our new kingdom.
Kawaii.
Stop. And what do we do? Where do we find one exactly? That can't be too many of those things around. I think there might have a chance of meeting one if we visit the King's Cradle beyond the Cloud Coil Canyon.
Huh?
The King's Cradle? It's a holy place where a kingmaker is enshrined. Every kingdom has one. So if a kingmaker happened to be loose ends, we would visit them at their King's Cradle and try to convince them to sign up with us? Interesting. Exactly. And if the stories are true, there's a kingmaker in the place I mentioned, which has yet to be claimed. Very smart little boy. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. All right. Oh, one moment. Well, I take time to talk to myself. Evan's Essentials unlocked.
He has a cape!
He looks like the lead from the first game now. Now I can fight beside you, Roland, because I have a cape like a hobbit. He looks like a hobbit.
Yep.
Well, all right. But take it easy to begin with, okay?
He does.
Yeah, Roland's definitely looking out for this guy. The party menu can be accessed from the main menu. Can do stuff with your party members, blah, 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 blah. So whoever name on top is the one that you control. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you can already tell Roland, like we were talking between episodes, and Roland's personality is like someone who's so in control, so wise, and so like together, but at the same time so kind you would trust him with a
Benevolent.
kid.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like who either they based it off someone in real life or it's just another person, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Roland has an amazing personality.
Oops.
With just a few lines you can already see his character.
I like Roland. He's like one of my
amazing.
favorite video game characters of 2018. Like
He's awesome.
He's really cool.
But like Evan is, I mean, it's so cool that like if you grow up as a little kid, you're just watching cartoons and learning, you know, about school and stuff. But Evan, you can already see that he learned a whole different set of things when he was growing up. What he needs to do when he's a king, how he's going to be king, how he built a kingdom. It's like he already knows all that stuff by this age. I mean, he knows some of it. He remembers some of it at least.
I was just thinking, if he's like a lion cub, which his tail kind of looks like a lion, when he grows up, he'll have like that mane and then he'll look more animal-like. Look! A tripdoor!
Yeah, probably.
A what? I have no idea what a tripdoor is. A tripdoor! They're found where the energy of the land is essentially strong, and mostly near landmarks. If you touch it, it will sort of remember you, and that means you can return to it whenever you like. Fast travel! Not everyone can use them, though. You need to know a certain special spell called travel. Luckily, Nella taught it to me.
Wow.
So you're telling me you know how to teleport? How come you didn't use the spell to get out of your castle? Well, as I said, you need to have visited the tripdoor in order to travel back to it. And well, I never really spent much time outside the castle until now. In fact, this is the first tripdoor I've ever seen.
Whoa.
Oh, of course. Well, let's visit as many as we can from now on. These things are sure to come in handy. Fast travel! Fast travel!
Yes.
Oh. Yes, shall we begin by having this one remember us? I'm doing my best to sound like an 11-year-old.
It's cute.
It's hard.
You sound adorbs.
Alright, here we go. Traveling through tripdoors. You will find all kinds of tripdoors. You activate them by pressing X. When you have a tripdoor remember you, it will be added to your tripdoor map, and then you can revisit it at any time. Okay, cool.
My 11-year-old, like, kind of English accent, lion accent kid voice that I tried out for Kwing was really weird. So.
I'm a lion! Roar!
Hello, my name is...
Wow, yep, dodged a bullet there, kids. Welcome to Nino Kuni 2, where Kwing talks to himself and occasionally Amber laughs.
Oh, I am a king! Okay, you can keep doing
Actually, your Evan voice is adorable, though. This is beautiful.
Oh, you guys are chibi now!
Yeah, I know, this is weird. Whoop. Surprise attack.
Oh no, monsters!
Careful, everyone.
Okay, so this is turn-based battle now. Okay. I thought it was going to be like how it was in the castle, but maybe that was like a dungeon layout. And the cute chibi characters is the world map, so this is totally an RPG now.
Yep, it is.
I like it.
This is amazing.
It adds to the charm of the game.
I can't say enough good things about this game.
I know. Thank you, Namco, so much.
I know.
And the fact that we're playing this like well before anybody else is amazing. I feel like important.
Well, I mean, some people might
Well,
decide to
I'm-
be bad and post it.
Oh,
before
I'm
they're
sure
supposed
people
to.
will break embargo. I am super confident that's gonna
I
happen.
just don't understand why developers can't be able to trust YouTubers with their games. It's so annoying because it's like
They
I
can
don't
always
get
trust
into it.
us.
Oh, they can trust us, but I just don't like it how YouTubers are always doing the wrong thing with it.
What I would appreciate though is instead of attacking, the whole group of people that got the game, you just go after the one person that broke the rule.
Yeah, but I mean,
I know, they never
it's
do.
really hard. I would probably do the same thing if I was a developer. I would not. It would be hard. But I understand what you're saying.
This is really cool. I love this open world map, and just the music in general is just sucks you into this world.
Whoa.
I'll do my best.
Okay, that's crazy. I don't think we can beat these wolves. Ow!
Yeah, from what I was looking at online and stuff, I believe. Wait, I thought they had a. Was this a real orchestra that?
Yeah, this
Okay,
is a full
that's
orchestra.
what I thought. I stopped myself because I was like, oh, maybe that's a different game, but
Nope.
yeah,
But there are a lot of games that have full orchestra. I'm saying
No,
that
there are.
the score for this game, it fits.
not just the quality of the instruments, but also just the musical,
The melody,
and
the
everything.
interludes, everything. It's just, it's beautiful.
The songwriting is good too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Composition, yep. Alright, so I guess you don't have to fight every single one of these enemies if you don't want to. Oh, beautiful use of brass right there. Very heroic. It's like, the king is coming!
Yeah,
Make way!
it is. That
Make
is-
way for the king!
That is like a king sound, definitely.
That is awesome.
You know what this room, I don't know why, but because I'm so into Scottish history, but I know this isn't Scottish, but this reminds me of Bonnie Prince Charlie because he was kicked out of his kingdom when he was a little boy and he had to leave to go to France and then he had to come, he actually came back and conquered his kingdom again. But then of course he kind of messed up and he tried to conquer too much and then he was defeated.
All right. So the reason I stayed on that map while you were still talking is you see that little yellow like kind of square? That's where Evan and Roland need to go. So I'm terrible at map reading, people. It is never going to change ever. It is one of my kryptonites. Weaknesses. If Amber gives me a map, I can be lost for hours. So what I'm trying to do is position my little arrow as best I can to face that yellow line, because it's actually pretty self-explanatory where you're supposed to go, but just getting that stuff to, you know, line up and find the right place to go and things like that. In terms of combat, I think this RPG is excellent. Although I don't want to call it an RPG because you have moments like this where you have full control over the character, even though this is a turn-based battle, essentially. You know?
Yep. Actually, you know what? I was inaccurate in what I said because Bonnie Prince Charlie actually didn't get kicked out of his kingdom. It was either his dad or grandfather. And then he came back. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But
Not like anybody's gonna care.
I don't think anyone's gonna call me on that. Like, go read a history book or something. But it reminds me of the same idea.
Well, I mean, I'm sure the story is based on like both a lot of historical stuff and fictional.
Yeah.
Like the first Ni no Kuni, which I never really played.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to go back and play that one.
It's not as good as this. This has blown people's minds from what I've heard.
It's blowing my mind.
Like when it released in Japan last year, it was supposed to release at the end of 2017 for us, but it got pushed back into the spring of 2018. So I'm kind of glad it did because I have something awesome to play.
What's going on here?
What did I ever do to you, I asked?
All the characters have such personality.
Yeah.
Bloody goodness. Oh, you rotten devil of a thing, you.
Evan, come on.
Kind of a cool Scottish accent too, a little bit.
I know, because I was just talking about Scotland. and
Dealing
there you
with
go.
airborne enemies, some monsters can fly, making them tricky. We just use like ranged attacks on them. I mean, you could target and probably jump up and attack them, but I would just use, Roland has a gun, just shoot him.
Watch your backs.
You know? While he's on the ground, that's one thing, but if he's flying in the air, I would use a ranged attack. That's how I would deal with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's nice that the game tells me like different strategies, but I'm just literally going to shoot him when he flies.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
If you want to do the voice of the old woman, you can. If not, I can add another
I
voice.
can try
to my
to be the
repertoire.
old Scottish woman,
Wait, where are you going now? You gonna fly?
or whatever she is.
Ah, it's coming back.
What in the world?
What?
They're like Pikmin.
Gosh. What in the... Oi, you two. You can see my little lovelies, can't you? Why not have them lend you a hand?
Okay. Getting your Higgledy?
Higlity friend.
Higgledy. Okay. So
Sometimes they'll give you the go-ahead to issue special orders that will see them
press
perform
X to activate them.
X.
Certain other
Higlities.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. Higgledies. Okay.
It's like piglities, but
Oh,
higlities.
Pigletties, but Higgletties. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna mess me up at all.
Higlities. Just pretend it's a T. Higlet, like instead of piglet. It's a D, but that's a trick I always do. Look like my little lovelies up. Doing stuff.
We'll have to come up with a cute nickname because we'll probably have to call on those little
Piglets. I'm gonna call them piglets or higlets.
Higglets. I like that. That's easier.
Piglets. That's easy to say.
Or Higgies.
Piggies. Yep.
Higgies is adorable. Higgies it is.
Whee!
Here we go. What is this gonna do? Whoa! They summon a cannon. Ow.
Now,
Over there. Now that way, my
Oh my
lovelies.
gosh, they're actually useful.
I'm terrible with doing different accents, so all my
Yeah,
accents sound,
just a heads up.
they all sound the same. Spanish, Scottish. It all sounds the same.
Excuse me.
Are you alright?
oh my.
Oh my, that was a close one and no mistake. I don't know what I'd have done if you hadn't come along. I'm Martha, by the way, and that's Martha to those I shine to, and I'm pleased to say that I shine to you. Why did you say that name? Come on then. We're going now at my house. I must give you a little something.
Whatever you say. Martha!
Why did you say that name?
Because her name is Martha! Okay, I'm done.
Righto.
Here we are. It's not much, but it's a home if you come.
It's quite a home if you come. What?
What?
That doesn't make any
I don't
sense.
know if I might have read that wrong.
Higgies!
Get-
Please. Pass it gently. Yes. Good. Gentle. Dear, pass another one now.
I feel like we just entered the Hobbit.
This is weird.
Crack the dishes, break the plates. That's what.
Wait, are they gonna throw that fire thing inside there? Because that would be disturbing. So it looks like there's different types of
Thanks
Higgies.
ever so much.
You two really did save my bacon back there. I never expected to see a wizard so close to home. Honestly, a girl can't even go out picking herbs.
So these little creatures of yours, are they monsters?
Oi.
Oh, you cheeky so-and-so. They are not. They're more phenomena than anything, I suppose. They're gnomes.
Phenomenon?
That's right, dearie. There's the wind, isn't there, and the fire and the rain and such like, and they're all natural phenomena too. And when those phenomena decide to grow heads and legs and start running around being adorable, well, so where were you off to when you got waylaid helping old Martha anyway? We don't often get visitors round these parts.
Martha! we were on our way to the King's Cradle beyond Cloud Coil Canyon.
No, really? Just the two of you? Going into the den of despicably sky pirates?
Ooh, pirates. A sky pirates? That sounds exciting.
We have to.
Well now.
Have to, dearie. Absolutely, positively have to?
Absolutely, positively, yes.
I don't know. She laughed! You don't need to!
Oh, sorry. Well, in that case, you'd better take some of these lovelies with you.
Really?
What? No, he has a scarf. He's ready for adventuring.
Peekle, peekle.
You really don't mind?
Certainly.
It's the least that I can do.
Okay.
You've showed me that you'll treat them kindly, and best of all, that you'll put them to good use.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Auntie Martha.
I mean, Martha! Oh, I feel a lot better with these little guys backing us up.
What? They're
really,
the size
Roland?
of your foot.
What? I don't... Well, I mean,
Are
they
you
did
being
use
sarcastic?
a cannon.
Wonderful! And if you ever have any questions about them, you'll just come and back and ask me some questions when you come back.
Come back and talk to Martha! Sorry. It's an old habit. Higgies! We have lots of Higgies. Okay, so...
I feel like she wants to give you a plate with like some like takeout.
I don't know, she's like the old lady in the shoe.
If there's anything you'd like to know about my little darlings, you just go ahead and ask me.
Never mind. I'm good. Okay, so how do we get out of this crazy place?
They're Pikmin.
They're basically Pikmin, yeah. They look like Pikmin.
I'm being a Pikmin.
Alright, and we're back on the world map. We just left Martha's.
You guys look so cute in chibi form.
I know. Alright, so we found another one of those trip things. What?
Nothing. I just had a dark thought. If anything happens to Martha that's dramatic, then you'll have to scream, Martha! I don't.
I'm actually thinking about naming a child Martha someday. This would be funny.
No. I mean, not that that's a bad name. I just.
Why? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with that name, Amber?
I think that a Batman fan should never name their children Martha because it can be dangerous.
Okay, fine.
Rachel!
No! Those are two names that are banned. Before we watched that movie, we could have named them that. But now it's like...
Aww. Take all the fun out of life. Alright, let's try to see what these little higgies can do.
Plus, your kids would have no idea what you're talking about because by the time they got to be the age where they could actually understand you talk, then they wouldn't even... That movie would be so old, like, people would forget it.
You mean like 3?
I don't know. How old do people, like... How old do kids have to be to understand you say things? I don't know.
I remember stuff by the age of 3.
Whoa.
Movies, cartoons.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm a genius. So there's
Apparently, I mean, to remember movies at 3, that's the mark of a genius gaming.
Some movies scarred me for life, though, and even as an adult, I'll never watch them again. Like
Are you talking about Gremlins? What?
Big Bird.
Say,
Don't laugh!
Oh, I don't mind it at all. Yes, they're real. I'm a child. Interesting. It's hard for me to get this dialogue.
You brought back something scarring from my childhood.
What? I did?
Yeah, the Big Bird movie.
I'm sorry.
Alright, here we go. I don't know if I want to use these little Pikmin in battle. They're kind of weird.
I have a secret. I know who the end boss of this game is. It's Big Bird, and he has red eyes.
make yourselves useful.
That actually wouldn't be terrifying.
Well, we already faced Mickey Mouse, so...
Oh, yeah.
Kids.
I don't want to lose my voice doing the Mickey voice, but if the Black Knight somehow survives, he's gonna have some damage from the last time we fought him. So I think
It's a safe bet that he'll sound like this.
It's
I'm
because-
the Black Knight.
Because his vocal cords got damaged, so the only way he can talk is like
You'll
that.
pay for what you did to my eye, and my throat, and my face.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you already spoiled his voice for us.
nope. If he comes back, I mean, that looked like it was kind of the ending for that guy, though. I mean,
I think you need to make a meme where you have Mickey with red eyes and you're like, hi, kid. Like the way that you do it. It's so funny. I just want to get a clip of that and just have that to post wherever I need to.
okay, you do realize that memes are GIFs, so
Oh.
if you hear a GIF, then you have serious problems.
What? I'm
Yeah.
confused.
I've actually seen GIFs. Uh-oh. Whoa, Roland can die! That's not good.
Oh, you're saying you can't.
Ah!
Oh, you can't hear a GIF.
I'm just a little boy with a sword. Oh no! Ow! Stop it! I'm gonna be king.
Fine, we'll make a 2-second movie then.
2
It won't be a
seconds.
GIF.
Oh
Roland!
Our
I mean,
second game over!
Evan.
I blame this conversation! What the heck, woman?
Sorry, I'm really not helping right now.
Well, that was fun. Okay, so second death, and that was not awesome. Man. That's okay. I'm gonna be more careful this time. As long as we stick to the trees and stay out of the open, we should be able to evade a lot of these guys. Except for him. Nope.
Yeah, that guy's jumping around.
Stupid mouse.
Mouseketeers.
Come on!
The Cat Kingdom and the mice are not friends.
I was just thinking.
No, don't distract me in battle. Thank you very much.
Okay.
You saw what happened last time. That's on you. Okay. Take that, mice.
I think you can already tell what I'm thinking because I said Mouseketeers.
Yeah, I already can kind of read your mind, so. Victory, la 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 la.
It's a mouse kingdom that's taking over the entire world by force.
The Secret of Nim?
No, I was
Mouse Kingdom.
like-
Oh, Disney? I was either gonna go with
It could be
Secret
the
of Nim.
Secret of Nim.
I was gonna
Yeah,
go
it does remind me
with
of that.
Goes nothing.
That weasel
the
reminded
Mouseketeer.
Oh yeah, the Mouseketeer. Yeah.
Wait, no, that's...
Wait.
Is that a thing? No.
I thought there was a Mouseketeer.
Feifel. No, Feifel was modern.
Okay, is there some kind of movie with a Mouseketeer in it? I forgot.
I don't...
But I was thinking that Weasel guy did remind me of the Weasel in,
The Nutcracker.
Oh, yeah, it could be that. I was thinking, now you threw me off. I was thinking... Alright, whatever. That Rabbit movie. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? It's like the weasels in that movie.
Well, yeah, there was weasels in that movie, but you have to go fantasy setting, so...
The Secret of Nim is creepy, though.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
But it also has a Rat King.
Yeah. I think it's interesting when I wonder if the animals are supposed to symbolize different personalities of people and stuff.
That's interesting, I never thought of that.
Because that's what I was thinking, because they're mice, so they're cowards.
How is that thing not dead? We, need to level up really badly.
Then the king is a weasel, but a lion would be somebody who's actually, rightfully would be a good king.
But I thought the mouse helped out the lion in the old story. Mousinger, poisoned the king, so, I mean, that was kind of bogus.
Well, mouse, I mean...
Isn't there a story where a mouse protects a lion, and the lion doesn't eat the mouse?
Yeah, there is that's like a story or a fable or something where the mouse, I think he helps them get out of the net and he chews it, and then he says, oh, well, I'll help you someday. And then the line is like, yeah, as if you could ever help me. Oh, that was before. I think, yeah, that was before. The lion helped the mouse at one point, and then he said, oh, maybe I'll help you someday. And the lion was like, oh, yeah, right. But then it turned out that the mouse really could help him. So
you jumble up your fables,
the
but
moral of the story was you never know. You should always make friends with everyone and value everybody, because you never know when someone might be there when you
Except in this case, because the mouse killed the lion.
So in this one, the lion did trust the mouse, but the mouse turned out to be evil. But in the other story, the mouse was good.
Yes, so you have to be careful of evil mouses, kids. Like Disney. Be wary of Disney.
We're gonna... No, the people that made this game... Evil. No, the people that made this game don't hate Disney. Our reviews do not reflect any of the views of them.
Oh, that's right, this is sponsored.
Driving me nuts over here.
Yeah, but it's Namco Bandai. Not Disney.
Okay, you know what? They don't hate Disney. They probably like Disney. It's fine. Man, you're driving me crazy. They're not a person, it's a company.
I'm supposed to drive you crazy. That's what marriage is. Look at that. See? Sticking to the trees works.
You're gonna make my blood pressure go up. You're bothering me right now.
But I always bother you.
Oh my god.
Nothing changes. Hey, let's go to that weird bone pile there. That looks safe.
No, Kwings.
I think that's where we're supposed to go. Look, the yellow circle thing is right there. Diamond, square, box thing.
I get to say my weird thoughts, but you don't get to say yours. No.
How is that fair?
Feminism. Okay, alright, no, we're not gonna... Alright, now I gotta say something inappropriate. Okay.
When don't you?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. We need to find a way to make Roland stronger because we're getting our butts kicked by these little mice people.
Ever gonna give us a game again.
Eat bullets! I love how the fact that all his modern weapons can, quote, refill in this magical world. Makes sense! Doesn't it?
Totally. Yeah, we have to...
It's because of the arms band. Or whatever it's called. The weird magic gift that Nella gave us.
It's like Link's pouch.
Link's pouch is amazing. Yeah, that looks like a fun place to make friends. Cloud Coil Canyon. Okay, so we have to make it through this valley to reach the King's Cradle then? Yes, and that's the only challenge we face. Oh, that's not the only challenge we face. Never mind, I'm 11. The King's Cradle is in the other side of the Cloud Coil Canyon on the island near the Heartlands.
Yep, that's the only challenge. Oh wait, no it's not.
No, I lied. So we'll need to find a boat too, huh? Okay, this music's creepy. I'm afraid so.
Roland, what's that terrible music
I'm afraid
in the
so.
bathroom?
But we must worry about that later. First, we need to make it through this creepy valley with very tense music. It's making shivers go up my spine.
Yep.
It's like that music you hear when you're waiting in line for a public bathroom. Anyway, guys and gals,
Yeah.
that does it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching the third of Ni no Kuni 2.
You hear that music too. Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join us next time as we explore Cloud Coil Canyon. Man, that's hard to say. We'll see you guys later. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya.